Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the national championship. We got the Clemson Tigers versus the LSU Tigers. And today is going to be a great game. We're going to be in for a long game here. And I can't wait. Now, it does say Super Bowl because I have the Super Bowl thing going on here. But it's the national championship. We're here. Clemson's ready. LSU's ready. We're about to begin this national championship game. Both teams are very, very good teams. Clemson may be a little bit on the lower hand than LSU. LSU's been pretty dominant all season. And here comes the Heisman with his LSU Tigers right now. Joe Burrow. Just forget about these records and all that shit that comes up on the screen because none of them are correct in this game. Both teams are 13-0 for this year. And it looks like Clemson is going to get the ball at halftime. They're going to give it to the Tigers. As we sit here for 20 minutes and watch this guy jump up and down. And we're off. National championship underway. 5-minute quarters. Here we go. LSU bringing it out about to the 22-yard line. LSU going to set up shop. 23-yard return, not 22 yards. And here he is, the Heisman winner, Joe Burrow. Let's take a look. None of these stats, well, I guess they're pretty close, actually. They might actually be kind of close. I think he had like 4,000 and some passing yards. So I don't know if that was actually accurate, but he was up there this year. Clemson defense ready to go. Setting their plays, and here we go. This is also one reason why I didn't want to kind of do the college mock, because it takes forever for a team to pick their plays. And this is the view we're going to watch the game on. There's Joe Burrow. Comes up to the line. I don't think I can change the screens. Nah, we're good on this one right here. Burrow over the middle to Jefferson. Had a good catch there. I'm going to try to skip as much as I can to get you guys in here fast as possible. So maybe we can do this more of a live thing than having to cut so many things out of the game. But LSU today, probably going to look to throw the ball through the air most of the time. Play clock running down. Throws it downfield, and that's a catch. I'm not sure who number 10 is, but he made that catch. Looks like Shelton or something. Sullivan. It's the Clemson defense allowing Joe Burrow to come out and do what Joe Burrow has been doing to every team every single year. Or excuse me, every single game. I don't know why I said year. He's been able to come right down the field and just throw bombs. Burrow now in the shotgun, has his running back to his side. Steps back, getting some pressure. Burrow moving around the pocket, still delivers to Chase, and he takes a big hit. Big monster hit there from the defense. That is his first reception of the day. Lamar tackled him for Clemson. Now, also in this mod, guys, there's going to be a couple players probably here that actually are not on Clemson. This actually might be the elite Clemson defense from the last year's season. I think they had all their good seniors because this is Madden 19. This is the college football mod 19. So they're not going to have some players as Joe Burrow just keeps throwing it down the field, and his guys are just catching it. Jefferson, second reception, 19 yards now. What a catch. What a throw. Good pick up there as they're moving right along down the field with the clock at 2:30. Now, we are only doing 5-minute quarters because I didn't want to bore you guys too much. So if they can't get it done in 5 minutes, then what are we doing? Joe Burrow is just going right down the field, 5 for 5, 61 yards. I don't believe they've ran the ball yet. They've sent it through the air. I believe that is his second reception as well. Great catch. Even wasn't really. I mean, it was a little bit contested. I mean, he come up to him in the back before he caught the football, so was getting hit as he made the catch. Great job from him. More than likely, this is going to be a run play. No, bro, they're still going to air it out, and wide open is Jeffries. Almost gets the first down there. To me, when you're in this situation, you don't want that first down on that play because it gives you more time to run some clock, even though we're at 0-0. And Joe Burrow is moving right down the field. All air attempts here on this opening drive for LSU. Almost taking the whole first quarter down there. Great job from these guys. Jefferson in motion. Comes back, Burrow steps back, got a little bit of pressure, throws it to his tight end, and that is a touchdown for LSU. And they walk right down there on their first drive, and they get a touchdown. Great job by number 18, the tight end there. Getting in there, getting open, and then once he catches the ball, turning upfield and getting in there for the end zone. For the touchdown. Great job there by him. So now that will set up the field goal units to come out. And I don't know what 76 is doing right there, but he was way out of his position where he was supposed to be. And it looks like the PAT is good. LSU's first blood. Joe Burrow, 7 for 7 on that drive, 75 yards with a passing touchdown to his tight end. Great job there. Travis Etienne probably going to be back to recept this. Now, I'd like to apologize to Clemson fans for calling him Anstein in all my other videos. I'm not sure why I did that, but I still will probably end up calling him this. I don't know why. Not sure who that is. I would thought for sure that he was their returning guy, but I guess he was not. A couple star players there on LSU's side as they're going to bring it out as we're in the Colts Stadium for the Super Bowl. He brings it out to about maybe the 23-yard line. That was a 25-yard return. And here he comes, undefeated, Trevor Lawrence. These yards are not correct, so don't look at these yards. They don't matter. He's got Ross, Etienne, he's got Higgins, he's got a bunch of heavy weaponry. He's even got Hunter Renfrow, which is actually not on the Clemson Tigers anymore, I don't believe. Or if he ever was, I'm not sure. I know he is in the Madden campaign for Madden 19, or excuse me, Madden 20. Running back in motion to the outside. Lawrence snaps the ball. Has all day to throw, looking over the middle, and that is going to be Ross. Catching it. 16 yards, first reception. This is Clemson's first drive down the field, and Ross picks up a good first down there and some. Most of these teams are pretty heavy hitting. And usually LSU's defense is probably a little better than Clemson's defense. So we'll see. This should be an interesting game as we keep watching the highlights back over and over again 100 times. I will probably more than likely cut most of that stuff out and just give you guys some of the good plays. Lawrence now under center. Excuse me, he's in the shotgun. My brain's all over the place. Short pass. That's to Ross again, 2 for 2, 23 yards for him. Should be 2nd and 3 now. 2nd and 3. LSU's going to have to watch, once they get these receivers covered, Lawrence will take off himself. We've seen it in that Ohio State game. And there he goes. Etienne, I believe is how you pronounce it. Junior Travis getting right up there and getting the first down. That's the end of the first quarter, 7-0, which Clemson is still on their first drive. Joe Burrow, 7 for 7, 75 yards, I believe it was. Went right down the field through the air. Scored. Not surprising at all. We get a look at some Gatorade, some sponsors. They are not your commentators today. They are not. It should have been Mr. Zoom up there being your commentator. What's wrong with this game? Lawrence now trying to get a play here to get him in the end zone. Hands it off to the second string running back. And he's brought down. Good pickup of a couple yards there. 2nd and 4. Clemson not moving down the field quite as impressive as LSU, but they're moving the ball. Moving into enemy territory here. No pressure at all on Lawrence. And he's just been able to stand in the pocket and just get it done. I believe Lawrence is 3 for 3. What a catch, what a hit. Way to hold on to the ball there. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, play clock running down. Really get it off. Ooh, almost think about running a timeout there as Lawrence goes up and makes a block there. Not sure if anybody saw him go up and pick up a block. He was trying to get his running back more yards. Play clock running down again. They're inside the 20, inside the 2, and there he goes. ETN. Getting her done. LSU defense really just both defenses so far have just let these offenses walk right over them. Lawrence steps back to pass over the middle. That's going to be a first down on that 3rd and 1. He's tight end, I believe. Richard. Good job for him over the middle, getting open. What a catch. Clemson now. Ross in motion. Renfro over the middle. He throws it out, I believe. I think he could have probably got it in there to Renfro, but he just did not want to take that chance. You get down here inside the 2. You want to not take any chances. 2nd and goal. Shotgun. Snaps it. Has a man open over the middle, and he's going to take that shot. Get him a little bit closer. Inside the 5. Lawrence is 5 for 6. So far here on their opening drive. Both teams pretty successful getting themselves down the field, but right now the LSU defense has stepped up inside the red zone. One more drive. We'll see if this LSU team can get Clemson, stop them, and just let them have a field goal. Lawrence trying to fake pump it there. Lawrence thinking about taking off, and he's going to, and that's a touchdown for Trevor Lawrence. Just bringing back what I said earlier. This LSU defense doesn't, if they cover all the receivers, who is watching Trevor Lawrence? And as you can see, the coach there for LSU not happy about that one. Lawrence was thinking about it for a while, and then he decided just to go for it. He was trying to teeter-totter it around there, and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, and he made it. Moore tried to get the sack there, but a little too late. Good job by the Clemson Tigers. Both opening drives for both of these teams were a success. 7-7. Might as well be back to 0-0. Joe Burrow getting his offense piped up. He only got a minute 19. And his team's got to give the ball back at halftime to Clemson, so. I think everybody, at least in real life here, they're wanting LSU to pick up that. They're thinking they're going to pick up a pretty easy victory over Clemson. And it might just happen. Edwards back to return it for LSU. I almost said Oklahoma. He was hurt. Didn't play much against Oklahoma, but it looks like they're going to play him a little bit here today. 26-yard return. And here he comes, the Heisman winner, Joe Burrow, out for LSU. LSU's got to strike very quickly here. You got to think this could be an opportunity for this Clemson defense to come up with a pick and possibly a pick six. Because if Joe Burrow's got the mindset of I'm going to just bomb it down the field, anything could happen here with a minute 15 left in the first half. Burrow's over the middle, and oh my goodness, is that Sullivan? Burrow's 8 for 8, 87 yards, 1 touchdown. Dunning really good now. Clemson has allowed 0 rushing yards, but LSU has not ran the ball once yet. And that is a timeout. I was going to say there was no way that was the half. LSU calling their first timeout here. Burrow's trying to get his team piped up, get them ready. 1 minute, 1 second to get down and score. As we stare in here and stare at the screen for literally 20 minutes. 10 yards per attempt for Burrows. He's 8 for 8. Whoa. I don't know where that ball was going. Was that deflected a little bit? First incomplete pass for LSU quarterback there. Clemson defense. If they can get a stop here, this would be tremendous for Clemson coming out here, getting the ball at the second half. Burrow's all day to throw, and he makes an incomplete pass. Will they go for it here? I would say at some point you would have to run it with Edwards. If you've got him back there, you've got to use him, especially on a 3rd and 1. They're going to punt it in enemy territory. Wasn't going to take the chance. Clemson back to return. He returns it. Good return. Great return there. 21-yard return, and you got to think if Clemson could go down the field here really quickly and get a score on, they get the ball at half. Literally, they get the ball again in 45 seconds. So if they could put up some points here, they could really take the lead. Here we go. Long way to go and short time to do it. Lawrence under some pressure, and he got sacked. Incomplete pass because he did let go of the ball with his hand going forward when he was tackled, so that is not a fumble. Lawrence coming here, see if he has to take off with it or he's going to throw a short one over the middle and not really. Oh, and he breaks free. Oh my goodness. That man is gone. Clemson did exactly what they needed to do here on that drive. Strike quickly. And the Tigers go up another score. Wow, 2 blocks. He just said, "Get off me," and took it to the house. Wow. LSU not in a good position here with Clemson getting the ball back. Honestly, I didn't think Clemson could get a score here. Wow. Absolutely insane there for his tight end getting in the end zone. This crowd is going crazy for Clemson here today. Trying to defend their championships, and they're doing a heck of a job so far here against this LSU team. 2 plays, 68 yards, and a touchdown. Lawrence on that drive, 1 for 2. Burrows now 31 seconds as they're down a score, and their defense has not been producing. Kickoff here. See if maybe it could be returned. He's going to take a knee. And that's going to bring out Joe Burrow and the LSU offense to try and see if they can score in just 2 plays, under 15 seconds, and tie this ball game back up. Gotta think he's gotta want to hit Jeffries or Chase here. Has to come up with something else than what they did on that last drive. Burrow's now under center, looking like maybe a run play here. And maybe they're just, he breaks free. Oh my goodness. Getting out of, he's still spinning, and he goes down in bounds. And LSU's going to take a second timeout. Great job there, getting down the field, even if they could just get in field goal range. That would be pretty good now. Burrow coming back out here trying to do some Tom Brady moves. Get some Tom Brady plays called here. Get his team in the touchdown. Honestly, that was actually the first run of the game for LSU, and that was a big pickup. Getting them to the center of the field now. Don't mind that NFL logo. Pass it, short pass, needs to get out of bounds as LSU only has 1 timeout left. Probably going to run the hurry up here. They're not. They're going to let the time run here. What are they doing? Do they not know the clock is running? I was going to say. Looks like he's going to plan on taking a field goal here. Man. I'm not sure what was going through their minds there. Hopefully they're just kicking a field goal. So they come out here in the set. They should have took that timeout sooner if they was going to take it. Clemson defense has done a pretty good job here today. They're going over their plays here, and they are going to go for a field goal here. Big field goal attempt. LSU needing to get this to keep themselves in the game. And I don't think he made it. He did not. No good. Turnover on downs. That's just how it is. LSU not getting it done. Right there, and that's probably, well, that didn't take us to the half, so more than likely Clemson will come out and take a knee, and we'll go to halftime. No, they're going to run a play. Lawrence snaps the ball. Has some time to throw it, running backwards. Must have somebody open as he takes a big shot down the field, and it's no good. And that will bring us to halftime. Clemson 14, LSU 7. Here we're going to get a look at the passing yards and stuff. 95 for LSU, 110 for Clemson, 32 rushing yards, and 27 rushing yards. That's some great plays here. Break them down here, especially Trevor Lawrence getting open here. Not having any receivers, the LSU defense forgot about him. And he hurt him with the legs. And this play here was just absolutely incredible by the tight end. Just busting off those 2 tackles and getting in there. Clemson gets the ball here. For the second half, and LSU cannot let Clemson score. Kicks the ball downfield. Clemson takes a knee. Bringing it out to the 20 as Lawrence and that Clemson offense coming out here for the second half. Can they score on the first drive of the second half like they did in the first drive of the first half? It would be interesting. Hands it off to Etienne. Good stop there from the defense. Only allowing 1 yard here. This defense needs to stop him. Play clock running down here. Lawrence really running that play clock down. And he gets stopped in the backfield. This LSU defense doing what they need to do. Trying to get their quarterback and their offense out there on the field to get this game tied back up, as he was going absolutely nowhere. Lawrence now trying to figure out something to do. Eventually you're going to have to hit Higgins over the middle. Lawrence steps back, has some time to throw it. Not really pressured as he's starting to take off all, and he fakes him with a takeoff, throws it downfield, and it was almost caught by Ross. The amount of LSU players that were down there was absolutely insane. LSU comes up with a much-needed stop here in the third quarter. What a pass. I think he had hands on it for just 2 seconds. It was knocked out. Good job. Yes, good job by the corner there. Not sure what his name was, but he did a great job in knocking that ball out. Now that forces Clemson to punt it. And LSU getting dropped as soon as he catches the ball. That's going to set Joe Burrow and them to come out here and try to get a scoring drive. Apparently they might be running a wildcat here, because Joe Burrow was not in the huddle there, as you saw. Now he's out there. Burrow steps back over the middle. Nice pass to Chase. Might be his first catch of the day. Burrow 10 for 11, 117 yards. Great pass there and a great catch, great route. Everything was pretty good there for LSU. Clemson defense needing to get a stop here as Joe Burrow's running the clock down as well, the play clock. And that play is going absolutely nowhere. They shut him out. All he's getting is minus yards, Lamar says. Simmons was in there too. But he just went unblocked completely. Wow. Insane. Play clock running down again. Burrow kind of pressured a little bit there, and that ball was deflected. They got the same amount of yards, almost the same amount. Clemson has a little more time with the ball. It's 3rd and 13 now. LSU needs to figure out a way to get down the field. Burrow in the back by himself here. Has 4 wide. Has all day to throw. Throws it to the first down marker, and I'm not sure that he came in with that ball. I think he caught it. They're calling it good. I want to see the replay on this one. Pretty sure they called that a catch. And we didn't get to see his feet there. Here should be a... No, he didn't get to see his feet there either. But the replays were like useless on this drive, but I think he got it. $11 for 14. Great pass there to Jefferson. 140 yards with that one there for Burrows. LSU still moving around with the air attack. They've only ran it, I think, maybe 3 times. Here they come back to the line. Looks like this could possibly be a run play as the play clock is running down. Hands it off, and he may get back to the offensive line. I'm not even sure. He actually lost a yard. Lost a yard there. Throws it there. Oh, what a spin move. What a spin move right there to keep that play going. He's got 4 receptions on the day. 50-plus yards. Simmons couldn't bring him down. Now LSU comes up with a 3rd and 2. I think the way the game's going, LSU's going to have to go for it on 4th if they don't get it here. So if Clemson gets the ball back, it's more than likely they can just run the clock down. And then Joe Burrow is going to have no time to come back here with anything. These two teams played really good all year long, both undefeated. Both quarterbacks, unbelievable records, especially for transfer quarterbacks. There's Joe Burrow, and then obviously Lawrence, undefeated. So, look like it could be a run here. No, Burrow steps back, quick pass, and he's got it. What a catch from the tight end there. A little short route to give them a first down and keep this drive alive. They've done great all day. They've only really had that one bad drive, and it's because they was rushed. Clock was running out before halftime here. Play clock running down. Both teams running that play clock down to about 2 seconds. As Burrow's going to take off with it here. And he's getting all kinds of yards. And he slides down, but that should be a penalty. As Burrow slid down and he got hit. Giving himself up, and then he got hit there. No flags. Wow. Can't believe that wasn't a flag. Clemson got away with one there. 9 seconds on the play clock here. Burrows. Gets tackled there as they run it back. And as they try to decide something here, we're going to find out. Really, this is the drive. Then really, Clemson and LSU's going to have their defense step up too. 2 seconds again on the play clock. Burrows has a man. And, oh, touchdown. As my game just decides to start frame dropping for some random reason. To the tight ends. The tight ends have been a big part of this game today. Great touchdown there. Really working it in there. Fighting for that touchdown. We're going to be all tied up if he hits this. Ooh, I thought he missed. 14-14, 11 plays, 76 yards, did it say? Down the field. Felt like it took forever for them to score there. 3:14 left. Clemson's getting the ball back. All they really need to do is just run the clock and get a field goal, and they could win this one fairly easy. They got that quick strike ability, as we saw right before the halftime there. So you get a good look at these bikes. And guys sitting on the bench. Back to try and return the kick. Will he bring it out? He's going to take a knee, and the offense will get it at the 20-yard line. Lawrence today, 6 completions, 10 attempts, 110 yards, 1 passing touchdown. And also 1 rushing touchdown. This defense for LSU needs to get a good stop here. Would like to see a 3-and-out if you're an LSU fan. It's Clemson now. Fake handoff, and Lawrence is going to keep it, and he gets dropped behind the line. And that's going to hurt the averages a little bit there for Lawrence. And I want to remind you guys that this doesn't have anything to do with the real game, obviously. So the winner of this game I have no control over. So this is not me deciding who wins here. This is just the computer versus the computer. And whoever wins, well, that's Madden's decision, not my own. And this also does not affect who would actually win in real life. As the play clock runs down to 2 and says, oh my goodness, he breaks it. Stiff arm. He got dropped at the 50. What a run. Just what Clemson needed to get down the field. And now they're even closer to where they're in field goal range here as the clock is going to stop because they got a first down, but it's going to continue running here as soon as they get up on the line. No 2-minute warnings, so they don't have to worry about that. Nothing is going to help LSU, and at some point here, when is LSU going to start taking these timeouts as Lawrence throws it downfield, and oh my God. I thought he was going to catch that. He had fingertips on it, and then he just dropped it. It's a couple times tonight. Ross has been targeted downfield for big plays, but the coverage has just been great. You gotta start thinking LSU. Oh my goodness, they let him break for another run, and that's a first down. And Clemson moving the ball. Travis getting it down there, running that ball. And this could be the downside to LSU here. They're just not taking him at all. They're not looking at this man at all. They're too worried about covering these big-time receivers. They know how explosive Clemson can be. And they're forgetting about the running back. And you don't want to forget about Etienne at all. And then if he ain't running it, and as he takes it again and he gets stopped there, he might have lost some yards. And you got to think LSU's going to want to try to start burning some timeouts here. As the clock is running, no timeouts from LSU. They're just going to let the clock run. I mean, technically, Clemson can let it run down and kick a field goal. And Lawrence takes off with it, does a spin move, makes another man miss. And they might give him the first down there, and that's the first timeout. Timeout there, and we're going to try and hold this and skip it and get on through this. This might just be a live raw gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. 14-14. Fourth quarter, 1 minute, 15 seconds to play. LSU has 2 timeouts as it is 3rd and inches. LSU wanting to get a stop here and let them get a field goal. Try to get Burrows back out there to bomb it down the field. They need a stop here. They're going to get it. Timeout from LSU. Oh boy. If they can somehow, the kicker misses this, then all Burrows has to do is get in field goal range and LSU will walk away. This is a close game here. Obviously, we did only run 5-minute quarters because I planned on doing this footage raw and I didn't want to upload a 2-hour video. So some of you guys might comment and say, well, 5 minutes isn't long enough for the game to go on, but here we go. This could potentially be the game winner. And it's good. He's going to leave Joe Burrow 1:07. Try and get down the field and at least get a field goal to send it into overtime. But you know they're going to want that touchdown. As Burrow's warming up on the sidelines. He's had a tremendous year. He's won a bunch of awards. Louisiana and Buckeye fans all over the world love this man. Heisman winner. Probably going to go number 1 in the draft. Once the last thing he needs is the national championship trophy. And you got to believe he's going to come out here and he's going to give it his all with 1:07 left. Possibly less depending on this kick. And he is going to return it. And he gets, he was breaking one tackle, then he got speared. Bringing it out to about the 25-yard line. That was a 26-yard return. And here he comes. The Heisman winner. 15 completions, 18 attempts, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns today. Got 1:02 on the clock to get down the field. And with their airing it out that they've done this year, it could possibly be one and done here. And this should be interesting. This should be an interesting drive down the field. They do only have 1 timeout, so receivers are going to have to catch the ball as Joe Burrow's going backwards, and he's getting sacked for a loss. Simmons on that play. Definitely not what LSU wanted to do there. Play clock running, the time is running out here. Probably going to spike it. And he does. Now he has 41 seconds. A ton of time on a 3rd and 5. How is it 3rd and 5? When, shouldn't that have been 2nd down? Maybe I've missed something here, but I thought that should have been 2nd down. Somehow it's 3rd and 25. So anyway, Burrow's just not going to get it done here. Oh, wait a minute. 1st down, and he got out of bounds. $27 yards. That's his 5th reception today. 79 yards. And oh my goodness. So, what a sideline catch. They're going to no-huddle it now. See what they can do. They have 1 timeout. They're going to spike the ball. He did spike the ball last time, so that was actually a 3rd down. I was starting to wonder why that was a 3rd down play a moment ago. And now I realize that he did spike the ball. I did forget about that. As he spikes it again, and it's 2nd and 10 here. 30 seconds to go. LSU needs a big play. Not really how you're going to get it, but he did get out of bounds. And I'm telling you guys, before I start this recording, I am regretting right now not grabbing a glass of water. As Burrow trying to come up here with something. 3rd and 5. You know they've at least got 2 shots at getting a 1st down. They do have a timeout. You know they'd like to get a catch out of bounds. And Burrow's on the move, and he throws it downfield, and it is caught but knocked out. The same guy, I believe, that intercepted the game closer last week for the win against Ohio State knocks the ball out right there. May not be the same player, but I believe it is the same number regardless. May have saved another one. Field goal range, far. This is it. This is the game right here. If they don't at least get the 1st down, this game is over. Burrows connects over the middle. And they're either going to have to run a really good hurry up. Well, I guess the clock does stop in college football for the 1st down, so they'd be all right. They're still alive with 16 seconds to go. 16 seconds. Will it be Clemson or will it be LSU? Clock is running now, and Burrows spikes it to stop it. Give them a little bit more time here to figure out what they want to do. Here they come. 2nd and 10. There is where they need to get for a field goal try. Really need to get it this time, and Burrow's throwing it out of bounds. Burrow just threw it out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. They need a quick strike and then a timeout. Going for his number 1 receiver today. And how about this Clemson defense? Everybody counted them out, and here they are with the lead with 9 seconds left. Burrow needs about 7 yards, and he's going to get sacked, and they're going to have to call a timeout, and more than likely that's the game. 4th and 17 out of field goal range. It would take a miracle at this point to win. Clemson coach not satisfied. He's looking a little sleepy. He already knew. He said, we can get it done. LSU ain't nothing. And as you seen right here, they're getting her done. As Burrow's on the sidelines, as of in that picture. Here they go. First down doesn't matter. You need a touchdown. He bombs it out, and it's going to be picked. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Clemson, all year long, they are 30-0. Trevor Lawrence does the unthinkable. Gets his Tigers the national championship. As the confetti rains, Clemson, back-to-back champions. What a great year for LSU. Burrow's just not able to capitalize the final trophy for his college career. I want to thank you guys for watching as we take over some of these highlights here. I think LSU obviously was the better team today, even though they lost. They were moving the ball a little easier than Clemson. Some great plays today. Great, I got to sit here with you guys and go through this. And this video is something I've been wanting to do on this game for quite some time. Trevor Lawrence, 110 yards, 1 touchdown, and also a rushing touchdown. He's the MVP of this game. And Clemson fans everywhere are happy. The defending champions bring it home. There it is. Obviously, that's not the national championship trophy, but it sure, I mean, it kind of looks like it, so we'll go with it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Obviously, this doesn't, plan out. Clemson might not win it, January 13th, but you never know. They could come up and do exactly what they've done here today. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.